Today we're gonna see the maximum possible amount of movement we can move. Woo! Okay. In one round of combat. Before we do any of that though, I want to give some disclaimers. So in this video, the unit of measurement we will be using is feet, aka freedom units. Because I'm American, and in America, we shoot guns and we measure things by our feet. We ain't no commies. We don't use them communist meters. In real life, 3 feet is equal to, hey Siri, how many meters is 3 feet?
It's 0.91 meters.
But in Baldur's Gate 3, it is 10 meters. They just rounded it up. Whenever you're like, ooh, how many meters is this? A third of whatever I'm saying. That being said though, the base movement speed of a normal character is 30 feet of movement, and in a round of combat, the average character gets 1 action and 1 bonus action, and you can normally use your action to dash, which doubles your movement to 60 feet. So the average character in 1 round of combat can move 60 feet of movement. There are abilities that give you more speed and the ability to use your bonus action to dash as well. As I've been working on this video though, I found out a discovery, and I have a term that I'm going to officially coin. I think I'm the first one to find this, or I'm the first one to talk about it in a video at least. There is a dash cap. The dash cap is 3 dashes in 1 turn. Once you get past 3 dashes, you can no longer get a benefit of the dash. There's 4 main ways to gain more movement: the race selection, the class selection, the gear, and the abilities of your allies. There are 2 races available that can give you more speed. They are Wood Elf and Half Wood Elf. There is a Wood Elf character that you can get access to in the story. His name is Halsin. If you aren't familiar with him, he's the bear that you can fuck. Anyway, I don't have Halsin in my game file, but you can hire a hireling that is a half Wood Elf, and that'll give you 5 extra movement speed. There are 12 levels available for a character to level up, and you can level in any class you want. You can technically level 1 level in every class. We're not going to be doing that, but we are going to be leveling into 4 different classes. We're going to be a barbarian, a monk, fighter, and a rogue. The reason for this is the fighter and rogue give us access to more actions and the ability to bonus action dash. So with fighter and rogue, we will get 1 extra bonus action and 1 extra action. With the barbarian and the monk, we will get 25 feet, but 15 feet of that 25 feet will require that I'm raging, which will cost us 1 bonus action, and 10 feet of extra movement from monk. The second way to gain more speed is gear. So we have a helmet and a ring. The helmet will give us 3 charges of momentum. Momentum basically means you get 5 speed per charge of momentum. The helmet gives us 3 charges, and then if we are at 50% HP at the start of our turn, Eldritch. Perfect. The ring gives us 1. So that is a total of 20 extra movement. We also have Crusher's Ring, which just adds 10 feet of movement. And then one thing you should know about dash. Dash doesn't multiplicatively double movement. I think that's the right word. Let's say, to simplify it, you're at the normal base movement speed of 30 feet. If you dash 3 times with 30 feet base movement, it would go 60 feet, 90 feet, 120. That being said though, our boots that we're going to be wearing, that also costs a bonus action to use. After we dash 3 times, it will then double that number. So very important item. And then I have this glorious trident, and this just gives us 10 feet of extra movement, and it makes it so that we are immune to fall damage, which is kind of cool. Then as far as your allies, I wasn't able to get 6 levels of barbarian, and if I did get 6 levels of barbarian, wild heart elk barbarian specifically, I would be able to give me and my allies an extra 5 feet of movement. But because of the other classes I had to go into, I wasn't able to grab that. But it's okay, because I made Karlach a wild heart elk barbarian as well. If I stand close to Karlach, I get 5 extra feet of movement. I made Jaheira a level 12 transmutation wizard, and transmutation wizards have this ability where they can give you a transmutation stone, and there's many different options, but I picked the plus 10 movement. Also, Jaheira is going to be casting the Long Strider spell, which gives you 10 feet of extra movement, and then Jaheira can cast the haste spell, which doubles your base movement for plus 35 and gives you an extra action, which you can dash with. So with all that together, remember, The dash cap is 3 dashes. And if you look, we have 3 actions left, which we can dash with all those actions. I don't know about you guys, but all that math has made me tired. Just so you know, I have tons of other Baldur's Gate 3 content, mostly thematic character builds for every origin character. Also, I am only 80 subs away from getting my channel monetized, which means you guys are incredible and thank you so much. I can't believe this has all happened in about a month. Alright, so now we're in a pretty nice part of the city. You have to be in combat for this to work, so I'm gonna throw someone off the ledge and then we'll get going. What the fuck? Wizard is gone. Haste.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
He is hasted. And then we're gonna have her go up here so she can't get hit. Karlach's just gonna stand here next to her. So first we rage. This gives us 175 feet of movement. Based on my calculations earlier, there's actually an extra 5 feet that snuck in somewhere. I don't know how. We action surge, then we dash 3 times. 700 feet of movement, and then we click heels, and you know what that is? Woo! Okay. 1,400 feet of movement. Holy shit. 1,400 freedom units of movement. One thing I forgot to mention is that in D&D 5e, 1 round of combat is considered to be 6 seconds. There's this great video by Bob Worldbuilder that I am showing right now. I highly recommend you check it out. It's really interesting. It's a video about if D&D movement is accurate to real life movement, and just if you can like still attack in that amount of time and all those fun things. You'd be surprised by how accurate the D&D 5e designers came to actual movement and combat. And now we will go over what this all looks like in quote-unquote real time. So this is all happening in 6 seconds. I'm going to fast forward the footage. So with my video editing software, I actually wasn't able to do 6 seconds and it be clear. So I changed it to 12 seconds. So just know that this is slowed down by half. Put this speed in perspective for you, 1,400 feet of movement in 6 seconds is equivalent to, rounded up, 160 miles per hour, or 257 kilometers per hour. Also, there's this great short by the YouTube channel D&D Shorts where he talks about the max speed you can get in D&D 5e. So compare it to my video and check it out, I'll link it. And then if you can beat my speed, let me know in the comments. I want video proof though, okay? Anyway, catch you guys later. I worked really hard on this. Please like it or something, I don't know. See you next time.